I've been in this industry for 25 years. I've been in marketing, branding, my own businesses, helping lots of small businesses build big brands online, and also in the networking affiliate arena. And most of the companies I've personally been involved with that weren't my own businesses, most of them have pretty much been on the startup end of things. They've been 3 to 5 years old or younger, or like brand new, like Tapestri. And when Walter, I've known Walter for 6 years. I can't believe it's been 6 years. It's crazy how fast time goes by. But we've been friends for 6 years, acquaintances that became friends, mainly because in a past company that I was a part of, I had a pretty large team and we wanted to do some in-app advertising. Thus, one of the affiliates that was on my team said, I know a guy, and it happened to be Walter. And that's how him and I met. And he did some in-app advertising for our entire team. What his team accomplished was, I thought, was miraculous. 170,000 clicks and app installs in the matter of like 10 days. So we were super happy about that. And what happened was he proved himself, he proved his skills and abilities. Him and I, over the years, have stayed in contact, stayed in touch, gotten to know each other better. I think it was March or April. I can't remember. But anyway, he called me with Chuck Williams on the phone, and I'd never met Chuck, but Walter knew Chuck. So that's how Chuck and I ended up meeting. And I'm sharing all this story because I feel like it's important, because we are a startup tech company, a brand. Even though we have 7 years of experience monetizing and selling data, which is the cake of this business, the icing is the app itself. And that is something we have experience with from the app companies that we deal with, not because we've built and brought forth an app, okay, until Tapestri. But I share that with you. I got this phone call from Walter and Chuck, and I'll never forget it. I was driving, I travel quite a bit back and forth between Oregon and Idaho. My family, where I grew up, is in Northeast Oregon, beautiful country, love it. My heart will always be there. And we live in Idaho. And I was driving back from Oregon into Idaho, coming up through the mountain pass, about ready to lose cell phone service. And I pulled over and had about a 40-minute conversation with Chuck and Walter about affiliate marketing and some ideas that they had about, bringing this new app to market. And Walter had shared with me many years ago, when we first met, his concept and idea of creating his own app. And he has always been really intrigued with network affiliate marketing as a business model, but he had this idea to bring forth an app that would start paying the individual for the data they give away, right? He's had this idea in the back of his mind for many, many years. And he said, I'm ready. I want to bring it to fruition. We really want to do a full-blown network marketing model with a 7-level unilevel. And they had the whole thing drawn. I wish I would have saved, I should have saved the paper that I was taking notes on when they were sharing, level 1, level 2, level 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's the idea. I was scribbling it all down, and in the back of my mind, not liking any of it. Not because I don't like network marketing. I think it's a brilliant business model as well, but I do feel like 7-level unilevels and forced matrices and binaries and breakage and all these things cause unnecessary, undue concerns and questions, and possible losing of commissions, right? If you don't qualify and do this backflip and jump through that hoop and have this many people on your front line and that many people who get this many. So it was just like, after the conversation, about 40 minutes in, I said, well, I love the concept of the app. It's nothing new to me, because Walter shared it with me many, many years ago, and I thought it was genius then, and I still think it's genius now. And I quite frankly can't believe it's been 5 years at that time and nobody's created an app like this yet. I thought somebody would have beat him to the market. So I was like really excited about the opportunity to have a conversation about being a part of developing this affiliate program. Well, at that time, this network marketing program. But I told them both, I said, if we're going to go full blown, if you guys decide to go full blown network marketing, I'm out. I'll share the app. I'll tell people about it, but I'm not going to lead a group of people, mainly just because you have a free app that pays people. It's so simple. The concept is amazingly simple. Nobody has to buy a minimum amount of product every month and remember to take it or be able to afford it to qualify for their commissions. This is a free app. Everybody can qualify to earn commissions because anybody can participate in what I consider a free affiliate program because we pay passive residual income for referrals. So anybody, whether like forget about the paid affiliate side, we have a true affiliate program, a one level affiliate program. We pay a passive residual income to anybody who shares the app. Unlike any other app I've ever seen, I'm sure there might be a few out there, but Venmo and all these other apps that have referral programs, they're one-off, one time. I share Tapestri with my girlfriend, Sally. She installs the app. If I'm just a tapster, if I just like the app myself, which is what makes our app fully, what we all want to happen is for people to see earnings coming into their Tapestri app first week, second week, third week. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I've just earned $5. I've just earned $6. I've just earned $12, $15, $20 as we optimize the goal, the monthly goal. We want those people to share without us having to say, did you share the app? Hey, remember, you can share it and make more money, right? We want it to be organic and natural. And we just want them to tell their friends because it's a cool app. That is what creates success for each and every one of us. And we are right there on the cusp of that happening. So if there's any, I know everybody, I know most of the people who are here tonight don't need to hear this because you're leading by example, you're investing in your business, you're already committed, obviously. It's the people who aren't here with us tonight that could probably use a little, like, let's put things into perspective conversation, but I'm going to share with you anyway. Long story short, obviously we went with a 2-tiered affiliate program with kind of a hybrid with the team builders bonus, which gives us kind of that gray area network marketing, affiliate marketing. We're like a combo package, right? I call us a hybrid because you have the ability to build a team of affiliates and gain some pretty nice incentive bonuses with that super affiliate bonus. But having said that, anybody can participate and promote the app without ever paying a dime to be an affiliate. It's the paid affiliates who get the trainings like this, who get the replicated website links, who get the marketing materials, who get a back office that tracks everything, who have the ability to tap into second level earnings, 2-tier earnings, who have the ability to build a team if they choose to, totally voluntary. Once you hit that super affiliate bonus, it taps into 4 levels really because you're able to earn check match bonuses on your tier 1 and tier 2 affiliates. So, you know, that's what that $9.95 or $4.95, if you're in the rest of the world outside of, that's what that fee covers, is the cost for the back office, the cost for the tools, the cost for tracking, cost for reporting, cost for training, cost for marketing, promotional materials, and different things like that. The benefit, I think, far outweighs the cost for you. And as the app continues to be optimized, it's really, I think right now, important for all of us to keep the perspective of it's brand new. It's 3 weeks old, right? And there are definitely glitches in the app. I've been saying that don't expect perfection. It's technology, right? I've been working with technology and building websites. I'm not an app developer by any means. So a lot of the questions you guys come at me with, I personally don't have an answer to because I didn't develop the app, right? I helped develop the marketing and affiliate side of things and supporting everybody on that end, on that side of the fence. But it takes time to optimize. So what we're doing is we are optimizing the settings for the goal. So everybody here should see that their goals will go up. It won't be 550 this month. That will change. Those settings are actually part of an algorithm. I can only share with you what he has shared in past Zooms and then in conversations we've had. And that is the algorithm that they wrote to literally take into account everything about your cellular device that it can. And mainly the reason for that is because it's tech. And we want it to function on your phone And that really depends on the age of your phone, depends on the battery, all of those different parameters as to how well the app's going to function and how well it will be able to gather data. And then, of course, the more data it gathers, the more earnings your earnings goal goes up. The less data it's able to gather, the lower your earnings goal will be. It might stay at 5, it might go up to 6 or 7, and that is why. So I hope that clarifies a little bit. People have been asking, why is my earnings goal this versus that, those kinds of questions. And it really has to do with your phone itself, and all those parameters that determine how much data that Tapestri can successfully collect and monetize for the end user. And there's 22,000 different Android devices. So to ask, why one versus the other, talk to the algorithm, because it's all set in there in code. The other question that has come up quite a bit for people who have been in the app checking it out, wondering what's going on, is places visited. So here's some things that we're optimizing in the app as well. Places visited is going to change because the reality is you might have gone to 50 places, right? And the app isn't showing you maybe but 2 or 3. And the reason for that is because places visited isn't directly tied to your earnings. Events in the background that aren't being shown to you every 50 meters you travel, you're getting pinged, and that event is being collected. But the app itself isn't going to tell you every single place you drive by or event or point of interest that you visit. So we are changing the places visited. So not cause so much concern, unnecessary concern. Because the reality is if your app is set to always, and in-app location is either on always for iPhones or allow while using, or no, what is it? Allow all the time, allow all the time for Androids, then the app has the ability to be pinging and collecting that anonymous device location data, no matter where you go or when, okay? If you turn your phone off, if you set your phone on airplane mode, if you, what else would it be? Obviously, turn location information off. Those things prevent the app from being able to ping your phone, okay? So don't turn your phone off unless you have to. Airplane mode, people are going to fly and travel. We want you to do that. You're going to be earning while you're doing it, but on airplane mode, it's not going to it'll affect your earnings during that time. As long as you don't forget to turn it back on for days and days, you're good to go. And the app will be able to earn for you in the background. What else are we optimizing? I'm trying to think. We had a meeting today and we have another one with the dev team. Surveys will be optimized. We're adding another survey company in, and survey earnings will also be showing up in the app itself. So there's a lot of people who are filling out surveys and you don't know what you're earning yet. So we'll be sending out an email to everybody who's filled out a survey and earned anything this week. But this build that we're working on right now will also add in that data and information too. And just the nuance of the surveys is they need to be authenticated. So survey companies, bots, are getting smarter and smarter. AI is amazing, scary. And so survey companies are being very careful in making sure that you are a real human answering these questions. So if you've gotten into the surveys and felt like, geez, they're so slow, they load slow, they ask me all these questions over and over again, this is weird. No, it's not weird. It's meant to be. They're trying to make sure that you are a real human and you answer the questions authentically. And that's why they'll ask you the same question over and over, just to make sure you're real, right? They pay a lot higher for that reason. Google Opinions pays 8 to 10, 15 cents a survey. Our surveys are like 50 cents, some of them up to $15. So just FYI. Okay, so let's talk about marketing and promotion. Okay, so we have this cool free app. Helps anybody tap into the anonymous data they currently give away to big tech. Get paid for it, keep it private, test out the app. I've personally been reaching out this week. It's It's pretty fun to share, actually. Like, when I talk to people, they're like, well, yeah, heck yeah, I might as well get paid for it. And like my sister, for example, one of my sisters, I was talking to Jess, and so she gets on her phone, and I'm really asking them for help. I'm like, hey, we launched the new app. It's got some glitches, it needs some tweaking. You might not see anything in your in-app earnings for 5 days. I'm going to reach back out to you in a week. I want to hear what you have to say, right? I'm setting very low expectations, okay? Because my hope is she earns 60, 79 cents, a dollar 16, whatever, over the next week and a half. And she goes, yeah, this is kind of cool. I didn't expect it to have any money in it, right? Um, so we're having a conversation, and before we get off the phone, she's like, hey, you need to call Gabby when she gets out of school, because she's raising money to go to New York City, and I think this could help her raise money. She could get all of her friends on this app. I'm like, heck yeah. So got Gabby on it, got her husband on, the whole fam. But it has been more of a reach out individual and then have a conversation with those people, which I think is extremely effective, because one, it's a free app. They just have to install it. And then I have the opportunity to make sure that they're setting it up correctly, which requires location on always, all the time, always in the iPhone. Allow all the time on Android. Sorry, I'm not an Android user, so I have to keep saying that. Allow all the time on Android. And then have the ability to go in and share with them that their profile is always private, and those kind of high points that might cause some concern for them. So some other in-app things that we're optimizing are little information icons about profile, about surveys, about earnings, about pretty much everything in the app. So when they can click on that little info, a little pop-up comes up and explains it. When you're going to get paid for your in-app surveys, where do you find your referral history, those kinds of things. So we're developing, we're growing, we're building, we're going to be constantly tweaking, and we appreciate you guys' feedback. And we know that there's thousands and thousands of people, we've ran reports, that are going to earn money this month in the app, and also on commissions for referrals. And then there's probably thousands of people who are still trying to figure out what the heck is going on, and why isn't this app fully functioning on my phone? And I'm one of them, you guys. So I'll share a story with you. My Tapestri app, I'm on an iPhone. Whether that matters or not, I don't know, because it seems to be iPhone, it's either it's not partial to one or the other. Just logging into my app here. The goal, hey, I made 21 cents today. I'm up to 98 cents, you guys. I had the app on my phone. It didn't seem to be functioning. So I asked Walter to look into it after 2 weeks on my phone, and it got deleted. My account got deleted. So I got to start over, which is why I'm up to a whopping 98 cents, but it's 98 cents. So, I'm going to my payback, or my payback history, which is where you really want to look. And I can see a couple dollars in a balance here for some people that I referred. And then, 18 cents for today, 19 cents for yesterday, 20 cents for the day before, 19 cents for the day before. So I know that there's some people out there who are like me, wondering what's going on. And you might be even stuck at 5 cents, 6 cents, 1 cent for weeks on end. We've got a whole list that we're running for those individuals. And I was going to make a form. I'm going to post it on Facebook. I ask that you only fill it out if you actually understand exactly how to set your location to always or allow all the time on your phone. If you are even have an inkling of a question as how to do that because you're not sure, please don't fill out that form. Okay. The reason being is the form is only helpful if we have confirmation that the people who filled it out do have the app set up correctly. So I'm not going to take the time to have personal phone calls or ask for screen shares from each and every individual. I'm just going to trust that you filled out the form because you know for a fact your location is set to always on your phone in the app settings. You have like cellular data on, you're not running any kind of proxy or blocking anything with your cellular data or anything like that from being able to be accessed. Okay. So I'll share that on Facebook. We're going to do a deep dive in the next few days and help some people work through what might be causing that issue. We have several thousand people who are sharing more than 300 events a day. Actually, let me look at this. We have 5,011 people as of in the last 7 days. Okay. We just ran a query for the last 7 days, and we have 5,011 app users who are sharing 300 or more events a day. What those events mean is, like, as you're out driving around, it's just pinging your phone, right? You drive by a point of interest, it pings your phone. You drive further down the street, you get another little event, a little location event gets pinged. That's great news. That's like way over the goal. That's awesome. And then we have a couple thousand, like I said, who are sharing like me, an average of 9 events today. And Walter can't figure it out. We can't figure it out. We're going to, like I said, do a deep dive, because he's like, everything's set the way it should be. But for something is happening on my iPhone that is causing the app not to be able to ping it. And nobody knows what it is. We can't figure that out yet. So it's kind of one of those conundrums, and we will work through it and we will figure it out. But I just share with you, you're not alone if you're feeling like, what's going on with this? I'm there with you as well, right? But I'm going to work through it, and I'm going to get through it, and I'm going to keep sharing the app, because as the app optimizes, I want to have hundreds of installs who are ready to share with thousands, instead of waiting on the sideline. That's kind of how I play my life. Go big or go home, right? How you choose to play the game is totally up to you, but I'm reaching out to people. I'm sharing on social. I'm doing it all with my replicated website. I'm not using the in-app invite. If I have a conversation on the phone with somebody, I will actually text to them my referral code, because I'm testing that out, kind of just testing it out on my own to make sure that it's populating as a referral in my history on my app. And it is. But if I'm not able to have a conversation with them while they are installing the app, I send them to my replicated website. I send them to tapestri.io/my username, so they can put their email in and then get an email with an invite to the app. Okay. That's the easiest way to go. You can share your replicated website on social media. Everybody who's been here before the app launched, you're doing the exact same thing you were doing before, except for now they actually have an app that they can get. All right. So we have a few new tools I wanted to share with you guys to use. I think they're very helpful. One is a 5-minute, I think this isn't, I ended up making this 5.5 minutes. And it's an app features and functions walkthrough. So if somebody's asking you, like, what does this thing do? How does it do it? How does it function? What does this mean? My earnings goal, what does all that mean? This is a great video to share with them. And I was going to play it, but I think I'm just going to hold off. You guys can access this. If you look up here, hold on, I want to share this with you. If you look at our Tapestri Vimeo channel, vimeo.com/Tapestri app. And then I need to log out, because I'm actually logged in I'm going to log out, so it looks exactly the way you guys will see it. Tapestri app. So there's 35 videos on there. Way too many. I'd love to have 7, but we've got our weekly corporate updates and all of that. But the resource area that I want to tell you guys, is the showcases. Okay. So corporate updates. Turn on your tap, this one, and the Tapestri affiliate info. If you're talking to somebody who's asking you any affiliate driven questions, how's a comp plan work? Why is it cost $9.90? Why is it the admin fee? All those different things. This showcase right here has 9 videos, a total of 52 minutes. Okay. So somebody can literally invest, and I would encourage you to be the first one, to lead by example. Every one of these is under an hour. Well, except for the weekly updates, because those are like an hour-long videos. But in 52 minutes, somebody is fully understanding our affiliate marketing program, the cost of doing business, how we run, how they can build, where they can share, how they can share the app, all of those different things in less than an hour. And that showcase, if you click on it, it's easy to share. Boom, you click on it right there. Grab that link. I kind of gave them all their own fancy URL, vimeo.com/showcase/tapsters, because that's what I call all of us. I can't remember who named us all that, but it was in the very beginning of Tapestri. Somebody called us all Tapsters on the Facebook group. And I thought, I love it. That's what we're going to be called. So anyway, you can share that with anyone you like. Let the tools do the work for you. But this is the one I'm using a ton. It's, hold on, go back here. I think it's 20 minutes total. Yeah, 21 minutes total. Not that anybody has to watch all 21 minutes of these, but most people, once they watch the 1 minute video, then they want to know, like, them versus us, what other apps collect versus what Tapestri collects. This is a 3 minute long video, 5 minutes on app features and functions. It's all about the home menu. If you get into the app and you look at the screens, that's what this is taking you through, with Walter explaining it. What Tapestri monetizes, this is 9 minutes long. It's a little bit more lengthy than over here. It really shares like a visual of what we gather and how the information is anonymous, and then also how we monetize that data and information to pay the individual user and build our business, right? And then if you have people who have installed the app and you want to make sure that they set it up to always be earning for them, here's an Android app settings, how to set it up, and an Apple app setup. 1 minute and 1:39 for Android. So these 1 to 6 videos are very, very helpful for anybody who's installing and using the app, or anybody you want to share. Like, I thought about another thing is, if you guys want inspiration, there is a whole host of very inspiring individuals on our Facebook affiliate group. Okay. This is, and I would encourage you, hold on a second. I would encourage you to stalk me on social media if you want to. On Facebook primarily. That's the only one I've really been using a little bit even. I haven't been doing a lot on socials. I've just been so busy building tools and doing things like that to support the affiliate network. But every now and then I feel inspired and I share a little blurb about Tapestri, about the app, right? So about a month ago, September 13th, I put this, Ranye Ross did a really great training video with me on a Monday evening of how to utilize your Facebook to create a funnel for your marketing and for your promoting. And I thought, oh my gosh, it was genius. And it is on our Monday marketing trainings, which you have access to through the back office under tools. But it was all about posting a Facebook profile photo, right? Or not profile, what am I trying to say? A Facebook cover that engaged people to take action, to do what you wanted them to. So I posted this as my cover. When people went to my Facebook profile, they saw this. So let me show you. I'm just going to do it right now while we're live. That makes it easier. So I said, edit my cover photo. Select let me see. Select a photo. Make that my cover photo. Okay, so I'm going to save changes. Now, anytime anybody comes to my Facebook page, they see this cover photo here. And sorry, I must have my screen too small. There we go. And when they click here for details, they see, now this is something most people don't even realize. They don't do it. They never fill out the description on their profile or on their cover photo, right? I filled out the description. So before this was there, it said description, and I typed in a whole bunch of information here and just talked about launching the app, big tech, the $1 trillion market. If you want to be a part of the beta test and try it out, you can either text this word, and I actually pay for a service, a texting service. You guys don't need to do that. Keep it simple. Just use your tapestri.io/username link and say register, or just say get the app at. Now I need to change the verbiage here because we actually have the app. Get the app now to test it out for the next 90 days to earn up to $75 and help us tweak it before we bring it to the world, right? So that would be the message. Now, the cool part about that is friends and family, people who frequent your Facebook page are going to see your profile photo and see a little blurb, and it does some work for you, right? So I don't have to keep posting and putting it in people's in my posts and my threads. It does a lot of that heavy lifting for me. I think I got 30 some leads from that in 2 days. And then this last week, I've been following up with them, and between them and then just personal contacts and text messages and invites and asking people, hey, help me out with this app. I've been able to get 42 active app installs this week. And that's all been laborious, right? And I say that with kind of a little bit of a chuckle, because I've been in the industry where usually a product is $150 to $200 minimum a month. And then I'm always following up with them to reminding them to take it and sharing health benefits, because that's kind of my passion, health and wellness. So this to me is like, I make a phone call, I help them set up their app correctly, and I check back with them in a couple weeks to see what they've earned. And if they haven't earned a dime, I'm going to be like, well, what did we do wrong, right? How can we help? What do we need to tweak? Thank you so much for helping us test out the app. Keep it on your phone. Give it another couple weeks. I'm going to check back then. We're going to do some more optimization. We're going to figure out some glitches and whatever might be on their phone. I'll hopefully know more by the end of 2 weeks as to what might be causing their phone not to be, or the app not to be able to collect and monetize data for them on their device. But this isn't difficult, right? It's like super simple. It's going to get much, much, much simpler as we have smart links. But let's see. And I will share here. So Leanne actually asked, and Leanne, if you're here with us tonight, I'm going to copy and paste my text message in there that I send them if they opt in for the text message side, I'll copy and paste that message. But otherwise, you guys, I would not use a texting service. Make it simple. One step. Go send them to your replicated website so that when they put their email in, right here, they immediately click on get the app, and a green pop-up comes up and says, thank you, check your email to get the app, right? They check their email. Hold on, I think I happen to have, we'll talk about QR codes here in a sec. I think I emailed myself. Yeah, Tapestri. So this is the email they get. Tapestri makes earning seamless and simple every day. Tapestri is a free app that makes earnings simple and prioritizes your privacy. Get the app today. They click on, if they're an Apple App Store, if they're an Android Play Store, they click on whichever link. It takes them right to the app to be able to install it. After you download Tapestri, get started with your email and use this email address. And we tell them exactly what email, which is the same one that they put in your tapestri.io that they entered here, that they'll want to put in when they, got too many things open, when they create their app account. Get started with email and use this email to create a password to set up your app account. Here's the iPhone app setup video. Here's the Android app setup video. Every user who installs and activates a Tapestri earns up to $25 a month for anonymous location data their phone creates as they go about their day. Plus, you can earn money every month when you invite friends to tap into. What does Tapestri do? Kind of a little explainer. What doesn't it collect? all about the fact that we're not tapping into their purchases or photos or texts or friends or marital status, their blood type, anything like that. An app that makes earning simple and prioritizes your privacy by keeping you anonymous, that's Tapestri. It's your data. You should get paid for it. Download today. Boom. Okay, so that's the email they get after they go put their email address in here and say, get the app. This is the easiest way to share. They don't have to put a referral code, because as soon as they put their email here, they become your lead in the back office. In your back office, you will see them under leads. And then as soon as they install the app, as long as they activate it, they will show up as an active install. Okay. So that's the fastest, easiest way to get people to get the app right now. Otherwise, if you're right there standing there with them and walking them through the process, that's super effective as well. And you can help them then. But what I do is so they become a lead. And then what I do is I actually follow up with them. Sometimes I can tell, like, by their email, oh, that's my niece. Oh, that's my friend Kevin. Oh, that's my whatever. And then I'll actually text them, and I'll make sure I'll ask them, what kind of phone do you have? Oh, I have an iPhone. Okay, great. And then what I send them is this 1-minute Apple app setup video. So I send them that link and I say, make sure this is how the settings you need on the app itself. And I just want you to check your in-app settings and confirm that they're set to always. Here's the Android. If they say they have an Android, okay, here's the Android setup. And you just need to confirm that in your in-app settings, it's set to allow all the time, right? And then I send them this video, because the video walks them through, shows them the screens, make sure that they know that the app is set to allow always, right? So that's one piece of follow-up for just ensuring that their app is set up correctly. Okay. This is another good idea. I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm actually going to do a Facebook story live. Facebook lives are really effective. Instagram, if you're on Instagram, really effective. TikTok, I'm sure it's probably amazingly effective, right? Snapchat as well. If you can get on a video live and you can screen share and show somebody, I just installed this app 3 weeks ago. All I've done is drive around town like I normally do, and I've already earned $5. This is crazy. Check it out, right? Then it's going to be really effective. What I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm actually going to do a screen share, and I'm going to show all my in-app settings. Okay. Because I'm one of those weird people who has all my in-app settings on location as never. Literally, like, if you ask my kids, they think it's so funny that I'm helping build an app that collects data, because they always teased me. I never used my navigation app. I would always be like, tell me how to get there. What in there? They would always say, Mom, just, turn your GPS on, turn your location. I don't want them to know where I'm at. And I would never turn it on. Now I do use Google Maps, but it's still I only allow even Google Maps to access my location when the app is open, right? It's not on always. There's not another app that's on always except for Tapestri. It is the only one I will allow. So I'm going to share that tomorrow, right? Because I value my privacy. I value the idea that I have any, first of all. And so I'm just going to share that. I'm going to be authentic on a Facebook Live. I'm going to scroll through my in-app settings on location, and I'm just going to say, hey, the reason is because I like to think, part of me knows that privacy is pretty much thrown out the window because I'm carrying this cellular device around. But the other part of me is like, I'm going to do what I can to block any information that they want. I'm not giving it away. They're going to have to give me something in return for it, right? And so I'm just going to share that a little bit, that perspective, and say this is why the only one on my phone that is allowed to collect my location, the device location, all the time is Tapestri, because they keep my information private and they pay me for it. Check it out, right? There's a link in my my profile, right? So I would just say, check out the link in my profile. And when they go to my profile, what are they going to see? They're going to see my link right here. I would make sure you guys have tapestri.io. I built this landing page for myself But I would make sure that your profile information, you can edit it right here, would be tapestri.io / your username. Or use a bit.ly link if you want to keep it private and not tell anybody the name of the app, however you choose to promote. But if you do that and you save it, make sure it's HTTPS. It will be a live link. Let's refresh here. And boom, they click on it. You share Facebook Live, they click on it, boom. Same thing with Instagram, links in the bio. Check out the app, the link's in the bio, right? Be sure to use the link in my bio to get an extra promotion or get an extra whatever, a head start on getting paid for your data, right? Edit this back here real quick. Another thing I do when I'm out and about, so I've created a QR code. I'm not big on doing printed materials, although I do think in the future we're going to do some pretty cool t-shirts, because I'm going to be beta testing a t-shirt idea. I think it might actually be pretty effective, but I'm personally not real big on spending the money to print flyers or promotional materials unless I know that I know that I know they're going to be effective, right? So it really depends on the marketing strategy. So what I do is I created this QR code, very simple. I really like QR Code Monkey. It's a free QR code generator. Let's just start over. qrcode-monkey.com. Okay. So if you go there, and you'll see you can do all kinds of stuff: email, phone, SMS, V-cards. I mean, all kinds of stuff. I don't even know all the stuff you can do with this thing. But because the only thing I've ever used is the URL, which is the main page it goes to. And you see your URL. And you want to erase your URL and put in your Tapestri link. And then you can get all kinds of creative if you want to, or you can just leave it with that and keep it simple, right? A QR code is a QR code. It works. You can just keep it that simple. And then you go down and you say create QR code. And boom, that's your QR code. You then download that as a ping. And what I've done is I've done this on my phone. And then I save this QR code as a photo in my phone. So like today when I took my niece out to lunch, the nurse, the waitress who waited on us, I said, "Hey, do you have your phone with you?" And she was like, "Yeah." I go, "Well, we're just launching this app and we're looking for beta testers. You want to try it out? Pays a little bit. I go to that restaurant often, so she kind of knows me." I'm like, "Next time I come in a week or two, we can compare notes and see how much it's paid you to walk around this restaurant all day long." She's like, "Sure, heck yeah." So she pulled her phone out. I had my QR code on my phone. She scanned the QR code. It took her right to my tapestri.io / username. She put her email in. She's now a lead, right? So now she gets the email. The challenge with her is she's going to get the email when she's at work. And she's hopefully not going to be installing Tapestri while she's working, but who knows? So she might not have, I haven't checked yet, but she might not be an active app user. But I'm going to follow up with her because I go to that restaurant often, and I'll just remind her. And next time I'm in there, I'll take 2 minutes to talk to her and help her make sure her app is set up correctly. So it gives me the opportunity to gain the lead, and then it's on me to do a little bit of follow-up, right? But that's a really simple way. So here's another little thing. I actually added the Tapestri. I thought, well, I'll get a little creative, right? And I added our Tapestri logo to the QR code here. So pretty simple. I said remove background behind the logo, and then I made the colors gradient. Let's go something bright green. I don't know. I mean, this stuff doesn't really matter, you guys. It's just you have the option if you want to do it. And then you just say create QR code. And boom, there's your QR code, right? Download the ping. It's a ping is like a photo. It's a high quality resolution photo. So you can print things off. You could use this on business cards. If you do want to do printables, you could probably use it on clothing as well. I'm not sure how high resolution this is. Let's see. It says right here, 1,000. So you could do super high resolution if you really want to do like printed material on clothing or cars or even big flyers. You definitely want to do the high resolution ping, because that then if it expands, as it expands, it's still high res and will still scan correctly. So that's just another really quick, easy way to share. Other than that, I think that's all I have for tonight. I'm not going to answer app questions. Sorry, guys. It's not my realm. I have just as many app questions as you do, right? Well, maybe not quite, but close. In-app function questions, all I can say is we're working on it. We're tweaking it. We know there's thousands of people earning and the app is working. There's also thousands of devices, and the nuances of those devices are what we're hoping to work through and find patterns with those devices. And then we have workarounds. Yeah, Tim is absolutely right. As long as, I love it, focus on connecting the app users and blow up the affiliate program. If you guys choose to focus on why isn't the app doing everything I think it should be doing, you're missing the whole program, right? Go be an app user. Go be a beta tester. You're here tonight. I'm just going to make the assumption you're here tonight because you want to build a business, right? You want to build a passive income. You want to be able to drive around, travel around, live your life, have some freedom, sharing a free app that pays, a free product that puts more money in every person's pocket, whether it's 79 cents or 79 bucks or $7,900 is pretty much up to that individual, right? I mean, the app itself needs to be functioning and working, right? That's what brings us the opportunity to have a passive income. But we are working on those nuances. This thing is 3 weeks old. It is technology. There are over 40,000 different phone devices and versions and nuances that we have to tweak our app to work the same on every single device. So it is a process. That's why I tell everybody, talk about being a beta tester. They are helping us tweak our app over the next 90 days. And we'll still be tweaking it after that, right? But the idea is over the next 90 days, they earn enough, whether it be $5, $10, $100 over the next 90 days, that they keep the app on their phone and keep earning, right? So use the verbiage of help us be a beta tester, get paid a little bit here and there as you let the app ride around on your phone. I love what Mike Sharbo, he keeps everything so simple. Keep it simple, have fun with it, trust the process, and know that the app itself, maybe like we have somebody, Mike, he's earning like, he should be earning 20 bucks this month, but he's not because we capped it at 550. Last month, November, he'll be earning, I'm pretty sure his goal is going to go up to the full $25 area, right? Because his Tapestri loves his phone, and Mike travels a lot, So, the thing is focus on building the business, sharing the app, and getting people to make sure that the app location setting is on always. You're here to promote. That's what we're doing. We are promoting the opportunity for people to tap into their anonymous data and get paid for it. Turn off the big tech tap, turn on their own. That's what we do.